11 Alive's Karis Belger is joining us now from Evans, Georgia, which is not too far from Augusta, where former President Donald Trump and Governor Brian Kemp gave an update on the recovery efforts following Hurricane Helene.
That's right. So, Karis, what did the former president have to say today?
Well, former President Trump touched on how extensive the damage had been. He mentioned some of those numbers you talked about in terms of the losses, the people who are missing, and of course the people who are still isolated. Even while we were driving around, we could still see trees down, Georgia power crews working on electrical lines, anything you can imagine. And there's still some people who are struggling. Some people still don't have water. There are some folks who still don't have electricity. And a lot of those things came up during the former president's remarks and Governor Kemp's remarks. Speaking of Governor Kemp, he did touch on the resilience of the people in the region. He talked about how all of the people in this community and in Georgia were coming together to try and recover from the storm Helene, and that's something that former President Trump also touched on when he stepped to the podium today.
Your governor's doing a fantastic job, I will tell you that, and we're all with him and with everybody. We've just met a group of really wonderful patriots that are working very hard. They've done it before, but they told me they've never seen one like this, Brian. This is the worst they've seen.
And there are still some people who don't have electricity, still some people in need of water. In fact, we saw a lot of bottled water where we were not too long ago at the supply center. I'm going to have more information on that and some of the devastation that Governor Kemp mentioned later on 11 Alive News at 5.